Hi friends. So this self-reflection is going to be really helpful for those of you who want to start something new. You may even have an idea of how it's going to end, what the end goal looks like, what the destination looks like, but you're really caught up because you can't see all the steps in between. And I'm here to tell you that it's really probably better creatively if you don't know what those steps in between look like. Let's get into it. First, I want to start with a quote from the late Martin Luther King Jr. He said, "Take the first step in faith. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just take the first step." So really, what this is about is having faith. And not only having faith in the universe, it's having faith in yourself, it's having faith in the process, and more importantly, the creative process, right? If you go into something having a template, having all the steps already outlined, I mean, if you're a great performance artist and you've been doing this for 40 years, that probably works for you. But otherwise, I'm here to encourage you to just see what happens, right? I think that's where the real art, that's where the real creativity comes in, is to just see what happens and to remain flexible. Let me tell you a little story. I don't know about you, but I am no branding or marketing expert. And so when social media was really taking off, I'd say, especially when Instagram came about, I was just getting into like a creative flow. I was practicing my photography, studying design. I was launching my own yoga teaching career, and just kind of dabbling because there were so many like apps that were coming out that just really let us explore our creativity. So I posted a lot of different stuff. I posted like such a wide spectrum of stuff, and very inconsistently, I might add. But that's because I was creating content, which we will talk about. And I've talked about in another video. I was creating content versus just documenting. And so when you're creating content, you can't always keep up with that. When you document, hey, there's things going on every day. Just put it out. It'll provide value for someone. So I've been meaning to get back out here. I've had a bunch of ideas of what I wanted to do, but the number one that has stuck with me is Gary Vee's advice about documenting and not creating, right? And that goes back to what I just said about just letting the creative process flow and seeing where that takes you and sharing that with people instead of having a formula, instead of creating things just to be consumed in a machine. But now I feel like I'm getting a little passionate here. The point is that last week I started documenting, doing these video journals here on YouTube, and I hit publish. Day after day after day after day, I hit publish. And that's not to say like any of my stuff is getting a ton of views, and that's okay, because it's all about a process. I'm just getting started. I can't expect that anything I say or do at this point is going to go viral, but it's going to lay the foundation for success in the future. And more importantly, what happened at the end of last week was that I received a gift from the universe. And it happens to do with branding and marketing. It's kind of a play on my name, and you will see it if you stick around the channel. But the point is that I did the work. I showed the universe, hey, I'm ready for this. Here I am. Look at me. I'm acting. I'm not just thinking, I'm acting. And in return, I got a gift. And now you could say it's just a fluke, but here's the thing, is that at the end of the week, I had already planned a weekend staycation with a friend, right? She was coming to visit me and we were gonna hang out and party and all that. And so I planned on not doing any of my documenting. And what happened was that it's not like the gift got taken away, but I wasn't given any more gifts. And I may have been given that one big gift from the universe, but something else I gained from myself was practice. And that too suffered a little bit when I had my weekend with my friend, right? Because I stopped practicing. So when I went to make a video again, it took me a couple more tries. So that's actually a bonus here. You get what you give, and you may get gifts from the universe for taking action, but you also get a gift from yourself, which is the gift of practice. And now you can say, oh, but why are you putting these videos out there and nobody's watching them yet? That's okay, because I got another famous YouTuber to tell you about, who is Mr. Beast. And I made a video about this. I believe it's the one that says something about when you get to complain. And essentially he says, hey, you want to be on YouTube or any other creative endeavor? Do 100 of those things. Make 100 videos. Make 100 blog posts. Make 100 beats. Make 100 presentations. Whatever it is that you say you want to do it 100 times. And then you can complain that it's not working. But there will be something there. It's got to get better in the end because of all the practice, right? And especially because of the documenting. So I highly recommend that you document your process, because that is where you are going to get these little nuggets of wisdom. That's where you're going to see the little nuances of what's working and what's not. And I encourage you, if you're a writer, if you're a storyteller, videographer, anybody just out here sharing the stories, document your process. Document it so that you can inspire other people. If you're simply creating content, that, like I said, there's going to be a delay on that. You can't do that every day and have it be, I think there's less probability of it being like really, truly authentic and expressing all the nuances, right? And if you have made it to the end of this video, for some reason you're watching this and you're like, I don't even have something I want to start. I don't even know where to begin. Not sure if you can tell, I'm really big on journaling and documenting. Start with a dream journal. Start there. There are probably messages that your subconscious is already sending you in your dream, and you're not picking up on that. And if you say, I don't remember my dreams, try this. And I can make a whole video about this. Just start a dream journal. Just keep the journal next to your bed. Keep the note app open on your phone or something on your nightstand. And watch how you start to remember your dreams, because you are taking that action and you are showing your dreams that you are ready to have a relationship with them. You are going to be more likely to remember them. Bet. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope this is helpful for you. If there's something you've already started, if you've experienced this firsthand, please share in the comments below so that you can inspire anyone else who is watching this video, and maybe tell a story so that they can see how it is that this really plays out in the real world. I wish you so much luck on your path, and let's go. Get started. So much love and light.